I wanted you to just do a short exploration right now where you can experience how recently you may have been triggered, but actually it's connected to deeper pain or issues that's stored inside, and then do a little meditation with you where you can learn how to go inside parts of your body and really welcome this connection with your body, to listen with it, to open with it, to hear what it has to say, to feel what it wants you to feel. And so just in a very baby step way, but to gently learn to begin to listen to your body. So if you're up for it, why don't we do that now and just treat it as a big divine experiment. How it is that you may have been bearing these old wounds from the past, and that actually your body is using COVID as a time to give you a wake-up call, to begin your work with your soul, to begin your work with your body, and to come home to a sense of peace and wholeness in yourself. So if you'd like to join me, I'd like you to go back to a recent memory. Could have happened the last few months. So some moment where you got triggered like that, and you got triggered and you responded. You barked, you got irritated, you burst into tears, you felt hurt by something someone said, you internalized it, didn't say anything, but went away, and you kept playing over and again what they were saying to you. You found yourself in a situation spontaneously where a friend or a loved one says something, but that then made you recollect something from your past. So a knee-jerk reaction, something where a typical everyday experience where in a knee-jerk way, before you could think about it, you felt up inside of you. And so I'm just gonna ask you to get real about that. And let's take a nice deep breath in, letting it out, and closing your eyes, and taking a deep breath in of openness to whatever wants to reveal itself, and breathing that into the room. And the willingness for whatever's going to come up, for it to come up. And then trust in yourself, in your soul, breathing that into the room. And right now, I'd like you to let your awareness drift back over the last few months, and just let it land upon a time where you just had a knee-jerk reaction. You just felt an immediately flare of anger, resentment, irritability, sadness, hurt, felt like a failure, helpless, whatever it was. Go right to that exact moment and step into that memory. It may have even been yesterday. It may have been before this even started. Go right back to that moment and step into it as if you're living that moment right now. And feel what you were feeling at the time that the knee-jerk response happened. And now roll the cameras back to the moment before where this impulse arose to have that knee-jerk reaction. So there was an impulse and then the reaction. So roll it back to the impulse. And now roll the cameras back a millisecond before and just stretch time. And what were you feeling prior to the impulse to react? Just really open and stretch time. What were you really feeling? And just open with what that is, and just whisper that out into your room right now. And if that were just a surface emotion, just inquiring if there were an even deeper feeling in the core of that more surface emotion, what might that deeper feeling be? If there were a deeper feeling. just open with it. And just let it arise in your awareness. And if there were an even deeper feeling, awareness, or whispered out in the room, that makes it more real. And just embracing whatever's here and whatever's not here. Just allowing it. And now, letting your heart be as wide as the world. Wide enough to welcome all the emotions that live inside of you. Maybe even your ancestors' emotions. That's how vast, this vast open sky of all awareness is. Letting your awareness now go inside your body. And you already know this body is like this container full of all kinds of feelings and emotions and buried cell memories. And, you know, our emotions, they're like little kids. You know, some of our feelings are loud and attention-seeking, always trying to get our attention. Some of our feelings are more shy and scared of us. And some of our feelings, we have buried them so deeply and rejected them that, like a little kid who's scared, they hide behind closed doors. And so, welcoming all the feelings that live here. And now take your awareness and find part of your body where there may be a little tension or stress or holding or hiding going on, or contraction. Find a specific location where there's some tension there or contraction or something that brings your attention to it. And take a deep breath in of acceptance, and now flood that specific location with your own acceptance, softening it and opening it as if the cells are being allowed to open up. And if there were feelings spontaneously starting to come out of that area, what might that feeling be? It might be as quiet as a whisper. But if there were a feeling beginning to arise out of that area, what might that feeling be? Or if this feeling could speak and had words, what would it say? And how does it make you feel? Let the words arise in your awareness. Give it a voice. This area could speak. What would it say right now? Or if there were a picture there, step into it. How are you feeling in the picture? Just welcome whatever's here and whatever's not here. Take a nice deep breath in, letting it out, and finding another area where there may be a little tension or stress or holding or hiding or contraction going on. Finding that area. And take a whole deep breath in of acceptance. Flooding that area with acceptance. Letting it be marinated, tenderized, opened, If there were a feeling beginning just to quietly arise out of that area, what might that feeling be? Or if this area could speak and had words, give it a voice, what would it say? Let the words arise right now. How does it make you feel? Or if there's an image, step into it. How's it making you feel? Or perhaps there's like a cover or a lid over this area where you really close the door on it or put a lid over it. If there is a lid, imagine right now you're taking hold of it and lifting it off. What's hiding there? Just welcoming whatever's here and whatever's not here. And taking a deep breath in and flooding it with acceptance. Letting it be bathed in just pure acceptance. And then coming to neutral inside of yourself. And taking a deep breath in. Letting it out. And put out an invitation to your body. That for the rest of the day, you're going to be present to yourself. You're going to listen. And if the body wishes to speak, that you're going to hear what it has to say. That if feelings are here, you're going to open them, open with them and welcome them. That you're going to bathe whatever emotions are here in just your own acceptance. And like a child who comes to you and says, I'm scared, I'm hurt, I'm angry, just embrace the emotion. And in this way, you can begin learning how to be present with your own body and listen to the body's signals, because the body is the barometer of your own soul. And the only way your soul can speak to you is through these signals in the body. And so letting your awareness be vast and spacious, free and endless in front of you. Letting it be boundless and spacious and free behind. And vast and spacious to all sides. The heart is as wide as the world, and the welcome to all that exists here in this, and just resting here in this. Taking another nice deep breath in, letting it out. With a nice deep breath in, and letting it out. And one more nice deep breath in, letting it out. And awareness remains vast, spacious, free and endless in front of you. Boundlessly spacious and free behind. Endlessly vast to all sides of you. And just resting in this, as this. So that eyes open or eyes closed, same. And one more nice deep breath in, sighing it out, and you can open your eyes now. into this love, into this awareness, into this vast open sky of all acceptance. Just opening your eyes now. And so I do believe that you've come to this global gathering because some part of your being has said to you, it's time to come home. It's time to get real. It's time to clear whatever's blocking you. It's time to go inside and come home to a sense of peace inside yourself, and to clear whatever's holding you back, whatever's shutting you down, whatever's co-creating illness, whatever's causing these knee-jerk reactions, and to come home to that love, that peace that you came in as an infant. We all came into this world as this radiant, shining wholeness, feeling ourselves connected to all of existence. And yet, unfortunately, through the course of life's pains and trials, this enlightened awareness that we came in as, where we felt one with everything, got covered over with a series of lies and pains and traumas and shutdowns. And when all of us got to be adults, we covered the whole mess over with this polished veneer, this mask that we then presented to the world. And then we wondered why it is that everyone thinks we're so full of, and you can finish that sentence. And then if you're very lucky, as we all of us are right now, life gives you a wake-up call.